Hi guys, I'm decided to make a video about the wooden shutters that I'm installing in my condo, and I'm setting up the frame right here for one of them, and it's got to go between two concrete pillars. So you see that I set it up and shimmed it all out, got it all level and everything. And then what I'll be doing is taking wood blocks on the sides of the columns and using construction adhesive to glue them to the concrete. I'll be using this concrete construction adhesive right here by Sika. This stuff is really good. I've taken a 6-inch piece of 2x4 and glued it to a smooth piece of concrete, and lifted a 2,000 pound object with it. And it worked, and it no problem. It's really strong. And the shutters I bought from, it's like a DIY type of shutter that I bought online from theshutterstore.com, and really happy with them. They're really nice so far and easy to put together. You can see here that the frames went together with this bow tie kind of dowel that that's on the back of the frame, and then the front of the frame is here. These are painted, and a lot less money. But anyway, I'm got a problem. Well, you can see how far off the ceiling is. It's not level, so I'm gonna have to fill that gap. But now I'm going to run trim work all around, and then I'm going to build a wall underneath of it to just make it look better and hide the plumbing work for the air conditioner and that. We got a new air conditioner over here, and it works really well. Called Mr. Cool. It's pretty cool. And here's some of my cabinets that I installed, and the soffits that I made, and here's the island for it. The oven will go in here eventually. And it's got a little bar on the other side of it here. As soon as the countertops get here. And these are the shutters before to put in there. But yeah, so far, I totally recommend these shutters. I'm pretty impressed with them. Anyway, a little shot of my apartment so far. Work in progress. Still got leveling to do, unfortunately. You can see how far off the floor is. That's the leveler and where I stopped leveling. Anyway, that's it for now. Okay, so I got the blocks glued on here. I've also primed the entire room here with concrete block filler from Sherwin-Williams. It fills in the small holes in the concrete, and of course it's made to go over concrete. And I got 2 coats on here, but it works really well. Comes in a 5-gallon pail like that. It's for going over concrete block mostly, but that 5-gallon pail covered a lot. I did the entire ceiling everywhere where there's popcorn over here. It's got 2 coats of that stuff on, and this beam over here all around, 2 coats, and I still got a little left, and that'll hopefully do this other wall I got still yet. A couple spots, but it's good for getting the small pinholes in that. And the ceiling here, it's too bad that I mean, it looks halfway decent like that, but I gotta go ahead and put popcorn back on that for stupid reasons. But yeah, these blocks are on here, so I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and put the frame in here. You can see how strong that is. Ain't coming off there. Okay, so I got the frame set back in there and shimmed out and level. So you can see it's level. Level that way. Level this way. And level this way. Yeah, level. So and you'll see that I got the blocks spaced out even with the frame, so that I'll have somewhere to put the trim on. So the key was to pre-fit this thing where it goes, and so now I'm going to screw in the top and bottom to the block, and then I'll shim out the middle blocks to screw those in and make the board straight. As being wood, you know, it can have a gap, although this one doesn't. But I think the other one does. Anyway, it'll be all nice and flat, and then it'll just be a matter of putting the hinge pins in for the shutters. All right, there they are. I have to adjust them still. Okay. That's it. I got the hidden whatever they call that to open these things. I got the hidden one, so it's when it's hidden, it's on the outside, I suppose, like this, but you don't really use it. You just push the slats open like that with your hand. Anyway, it just looks cleaner. And there it is. I put blocks up on the top too, shimmed them up there. I just glued the top of the block and then shimmed it underneath, and then the glue will dry, and then that way I don't have to run a screw clean through the block, and that'll hold it up there. I got to ripped down a piece of trim to fit that. The ceiling is just so far off. And then now I got to build out a wall on the bottom for the bottom of it. But yeah, they're pretty nice, these things. They're wood, and there's these magnets on here like that, and they kind of hold it in place. This one folds open like that. The color is like they call it alabaster, but I don't know what alabaster is. It's kind of a light tan or a little bit gray maybe, but the paint that I'm using from Sherwin-Williams that's called an alabaster, but it's like an off-white. So two big different interpretations of what alabaster is. This other wall here above the cabinets, that's they call that a natural. It's kind of a darker tan. So I'm gonna paint the trim in a white alabaster, and I don't know, and the beam in that is gonna be that tan color. Alright, so now that's that window. Now I got this window. I'll be taking down those beautiful curtains. I know it's gonna be hard to let go. And then I got 3 more frames to put up for this window, this big window over here.